Well, the mornings are getting a little bit chillier, meaning summer is coming to an end, but that doesn't mean summer has to come to an end in the kitchen.
No way. And joining us today to make a delicious seafood dish is Matt Gurley, the executive chef with Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant in Milton. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me again.
What are we making today?
Creole catfish, and we're going to do that with fried okra, and it's going to be topped with a lime Creole remoulade.
Oh my gosh, that
great.
Sounds so good. Let's get to the ingredients. What do we need?
All right, for the remoulade, you need a shallot, 2 tablespoons of parsley, half a teaspoon of cayenne, 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of hot sauce, and lemon and lime juice to taste.
Okay, and then for the okra seasoning,
You're going to do either all-purpose flour or house archery, whatever one you prefer. And then we're going to have 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper, a half teaspoon of kosher salt, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
okay, and of course we need some catfish, which you have here. Okay.
So I have the rub for the catfish already ready to go. We're just going to sprinkle, that's just kosher salt and a little bit of lemon pepper.
Okay.
You just go a little bit over top because there's seasoning already in the okra batter and then the Creole remoulade. So that's kind of the healthy way, because usually with catfish people like to fry it. So we're just going to
keeping it healthy.
Yeah. We have the buttermilk, but it's just with the okra. We're just frying the vegetables. Not some catfish.
Okay, is that good?
So we're going to do that. Yep. And then we're going to drop it right in the pan.
Right, and I'm going to let you do that, because
Yeah,
you
I
know
got
how to
this.
do it without splattering it everywhere. And this pan has been heating up for a while, so it's nice and hot.
Always better to do the top side first. That way all your seasonings get a nice crisp on it, and then you flip it over just to finish it off.
Okay.
And then over here, we have the actual fried okra going on. Okra, this is the buttermilk egg mixture, egg wash, and that's the seasoned flour. Typically, you want to do it 2 different times. That's how it gets like a nice coat on it. That way the batter doesn't fall off. So we're going to go in the flour once, and then come back to the egg wash, and then go back in the flour, and then finally back in the pan.
So back and forth to get that thick coating.
Yeah, to get the thick coating. Okra, you kind of want it, it's like a protective shell over the okra, if you will.
What is okra? It looks like a pepper to me. I don't even know. It's not a pepper, though. It's not hot. What is it?
I get that a lot. It's a vegetable. It's typically used in stews. And then somebody decided just to throw it in buttermilk and batter and do it, which isn't surprising.
So we want to thank that person.
Yeah,
Whoever
absolutely.
decided that.
All right, so this is the second coat right here. We're just going to toss it all around. And you can use whatever you want. I mean, it's nothing really healthy about fried okra, but if you want to use just regular vegetable oil, that's fine, or canola oil. You see the batter has like a nice thick texture to it.
Yes, it does.
Just drop it right down in there.
Oh, okay.
It's nice to do it shallow. It's kind of like cooking anything else you would do in a pan. Let one half cook and then let the other half go around.
Turn it over. Okay, my catfish here. When do I turn that over?
It probably takes about 10 minutes to cook all the way through. So about five on each side. You want to have a nice catfish. When you cook it on the stove like that, it's brittle.
Yeah.
So you would definitely want to make sure it's crisp on that side before you flip it. Either way, you're going to end up with broken fish.
Yeah.
If the pan's not hot, it's going to stick to it, and then you're going to be fighting the pan just to
I don't want to do that.
Get it flipped over.
See, I grew up down by the beach, so catfish isn't something that I normally would eat. You know, we eat the fish that come from the sea. What does it taste like? Is it different than like a saltwater fish?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. It's a good way. It has a different texture to it. It's not slimy, but it's not that like grouper.
Yeah.
Whereas it's nice and flaky and it comes right off. But I mean, coming from the south, it's like that's what you eat.
I used to
fried
catch
chicken,
them.
Catfish.
I used to catch them as a kid and make them all the time.
I've seen people catch them with their hands.
Yeah, I never did that. If you'd like the recipe, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland, 21801. You can also go to our website, wboc.com, or call at 443-880-9116. Okay, so this needs to cook up a little bit more, so we're going to taste it when we come back. Delmarva Life. We'll be back in just a few minutes.